Alright, we should be good. Alright. I have some water ready. I have some water out of arm's reach. That's now here. Okay, good. Alright. Hey, everybody. Rebellion here, and actually, am I recording? I think. Okay, hey, everybody. Rebellion here, and welcome back to Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited. I'm so used to my streaming intro that I'm just kind of like, it bleeds in, but how's it going, everyone? We're having a good one, and time to go back to the game, and as you can see, I actually grinded. Legitimately grinded. I kind of wish it told you the hours I put into it, because it's kind of, let me see, actually. It does not. Alright. But I grinded, and I did so somewhat specially. Normally, in my channel's history, a long time ago, when I did some other games, I had the most sporadic and non-committal at all secret of doing sort of ninja grindy streams. I would just live stream without alerting a damn thing and just see who showed up while I just grind and we just talk, hang out, have fun. Never really had an object. It was just me describing how I grinded in games, and people that showed up would always just like, say hi, how's it going, and make jokes at me messing up and me grinding, because a lot of times what you guys don't see is me going into a map and then failing right at the end. On Twitch, there probably should still be VODs depending on how soon you watch this video, so if you want, go to the channel and you can see the grinding streams. They're labeled as such, like Ninja Secret Grinding Disgaea stream or something along those lines. And a couple of things have changed because of that. I'm excited to say them now because, oh god, those took a while to get. Let's see. First off, the cheat shop. Okay, you already are reset. I'm actually going to get my hell up a little bit. Because I'm starting to realize I need a bit more money than I'm currently getting right now. In this guy, you can get a lot of money really fast. The problem is, for us right now, especially with the cheat shop, is I am nerfing that in exchange for XP and mana. Which, while good, especially to keep up on the curve and just get a bonus on a lot of things, it does hurt where a lot of the big numbers come, especially early on in the game, which is actually items. If you try to go through the game the way I sort of do, without intensely grinding, your best stat boosts are going to come from these items. So without hell, you can't really buy them, and you kind of get screwed over unless you go hell deep in the item world. And how did I fall? What did I fall through? How did I jump up? Fine. XP potion 3. There should be more chests somewhere. Yep, there's always, or normally one down here. And there should be one more somewhere. There's always 3. There always is 3 chests in the Disgaea game after a new chapter. You just gotta find it. Back there. Sometimes they're in places that you just don't think to look. And other times, they are actually in places that you cannot reach unless you have a certain thing going for you. The best example, technically, is platforming. Trying to jump on something and then jump all the way over here or something. Sometimes that isn't possible just because your jump height is based on your main character's level. And if you can't do that, you're shit out of luck. Unless you're in the newer Disgaea games, like Disgaea 5, in which case you can double jump, and there's actually builds you can pass to make sure that you can navigate this thing better. Like double jump and sprinting, or moving faster, and like a spinning jump. I forget what it's called, but like your character's like a front flip sort of thing. It was very cool to do. In Usalia, she just sort of hops on the Prinny and just flies. Yes, flies. But enough of me saying random stuff that honestly shouldn't even have to be said, especially for Disgaea 4 playthrough. Let's talk about what is new. So, first up, our first winner of the character creation. Aliu, the scout, who has fist weapons, despite not actually gaining anything from fists, because we need another POW. But nothing toward POW. He's actually turning out okay right now, but not having anything to attack with is going to be a real detriment. You are quite literally at the moment a steel bot. Something to take a steel weapon and just try to take something from them at all costs. That's all you can do. Which, not going to lie, is very valuable for a lot of things. Just, there's something that sucks about having a character that cannot necessarily fight to a full potential. But that speed, it's so good. Next, Roast has evolved. He's no longer an orc. After him showing up to one of the ninja streams and letting me know how to get the dragon, apparently I had to redo one of the previous missions, like not that far back, actually, just the most recent one. We've gotten Roast, an actual dragon, who still maintains his amnesiac blast, so he still can make people just forget everything by sort of nomming on them. And increase attack by 10% every time an attack is received. So that could be good if he's a frontline person that sort of can counterattack. Problem is, it's only 2 counterattack. You're not going to be utilizing it so much, sort of just like a one-time thing. But we kept some stuff, and you kept Braveheart, so it can work out, but it doesn't compare to shot put. Or shot, whatever it's called, but that one buff that the warrior has, that's the best goddamn thing. Just 100% attack, cleanly. It's so nice. Melody, you're now a Valkyrie, tear up. And you have Shield Mastery still. Decrease damage by 50% when receiving a normal attack, which could work well, depending on how we have to deal with some special attack enemies. I know the game will start throwing them at us more later on, but for right now, we should be doing fairly well with it. It's currently on you. Minus Linus is now a Rune Knight. With Echo. 25% chance to use the same special skill twice again. Which apparently can possibly happen again and again and again and again. Depends. There's a special thing about that, and I'll show you that later on, but just know that we can now do it, and you now know the mega spells. Next, Kaiser, the second character to be awarded for character creation. You are now our skeleton dragon. Actually, leveled up properly for the most part, and tier 2 or 3, I believe, probably tier 2. But so far, all you have is Immortal Body, just because I haven't really gotten you another ability that's worth it. I think you get those at tier 3. But decreased damage by 50% when receiving physical attacks. Just a type of attack. Physical, not magical. So, that could be shiningly well, depending on those gimmicky maps that say no range, usually. Those kind of things have enemies that love to use physical attacks. So, during those things, you can be very special. Problem is, you can't move. So, we're going to have to work on that. That's why you got those Falcon Shoes. Because if you notice, Falcon Shoes, you're moving 1 extra. Your movement speed is your movement is 3, man. You waddle. Next is Pow, the Necromancer. Actual tier of Necromancer, so Hazard Dance and Cursed Dance makes it pretty damn hilarious. You've leveled up fairly well, and you've gotten some new skills. The main one that I'm curious about actually is Cursed Storm. High chance to inflict all enemies with paralysis, sleep, poison, and that other one. And just an aptitude down skill as well. So it could be kind of good. I even got you some spear skills just because I thought, hey, they could work. But, I'm curious how it's going to work out, but for the moment, you kind of are very uniquely useful. Krona. Krona was actually here in the live stream, so he decided to become a full-on mage. Ditch the gun and become a staff user. We actually saw what the fist weapon special skill is, and holy shit, it's amazing. Like, if I had the option to make you a fist user, like if you came from a previously punching class, you would get that on you, and it would be glorious. But unfortunately, we cannot. It sucks, but what can you do? But when you kill something, they come back as a zombie, and when you die, you come back as a zombie. Problem is, though, when you die, you count as one of the zombies that comes back in this. So it's a neutral party that I cannot control, which sucks. I thought I would be able to, but what can you say, right? But you do have the star spells, a fair amount. There should be, I think, one more unique that the classes get, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Lawful is our Beast Lord. Synchronized to team attack with monsters quite a bit. And aside from that, I think nothing much has happened. I got you some bow skills, of course, but aside from that, nothing else really. Sorry. MK Fan is now a Chunin. He's actually a ninja now, which means we lost our buff to double someone's attack, unfortunately. But in that, we've gained someone who actually can use a variety of some stuff. Such as trade places with the target, just you and I swap, or remain hidden from enemies until you perform an action, which could be very useful for cheesing the most random of stuff. I need to actually start looking into that, possibly in how I'm going to use it, but it sounds like it's going to be hilariously good. As well as just evade attacks on the front at a 50% chance. We've gotten screwed over by it, and Natsumi, the last one to be recruited in the last video. And what do you look at that? We got 2 monsters from the last one, right? 2 monsters? Yeah, a Kaiser and Natsumi, with Aliu being the next humanoid. But Natsumi, you are here as the killing Neko that fits with the North Star references. I hope so much. But 50% chance when counterattacking from the front, and you can counterattack for specials. Honestly, I'm surprised I got a Nekomata only this late in the game, but I'm happy to have it because holy shit, it feels so nice to have a physically based monster that I can rely to become a powerhouse no matter what I do. With your amount of counter, you can actually really fuck things up. And I like that. Aside from that, no. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to say we're ready for the next chapter, but I don't know what it looks like. I've forgotten at this point, so let's see what it's like in battle. Tyrant versus President. What do we got?
The Blight House. Only the highest level demons who possess the strength of final bosses are permitted to live in the core of the netherworld. It represents the epitome of violence, where weaklings wouldn't even be allowed to come pick up the trash. The netherworld president himself stands atop this place.
So this is the Blight House, where the terror that maintains order in the human world is developed.
Huh? It looks different than Hades. This place is, like, on a totally different level.
Well, duh! Only the highest level demons who have mastered the extremes of violence get to live here.
After taking this place down, the president's office will belong to Big Sis. Disgaea will do her best.
Well, my lord, we shall now open the gates to the end of the netherworld and begin our reform.
I am Valvatores. I have come from the depths of Hades to beat some sense back into this rotten netherworld. Our mission is to usurp the regime. I don't expect you to give in very easily. Go ahead and resist all you want. I shall pin each and every one of you down and teach you a lesson the Hades way. Now, tremble in fear! Oh, they're rather obedient, aren't they? Really are trembling.
This is more than just trembling. This is like...
Disgaea senses a tremendous amount of murderous intent.
Rumbling is coming from the ground. It's the echo of the violence across the land.
The destructive footsteps of 600,000 demons!
As expected of corruptimen's soldiers, their morale seems to have risen instead of falling in fear from hearing our Lord's name.
Huh. At least they're motivated.
I thought I was prepared for this, but seeing all this in front of me, it's more intense than I expected.
I know this is just a dream, but I'm getting kind of scared. It won't be funny if I wet the bed at my age. I need to be careful.
Big Sis, that's not what you should be worried about right now.
What the?
Right on time. Pretty rule number 6. You shall never make your master wait. Never made it.
Sorry to make you wait, dude. In answer to Lord Valvatores' call, many brave souls have gathered here, dude. About 20 million plebeian demons, about 5 million bourgeois demons, about 1.3 million black blood demons. And then us, about 100 million pretties! We're all here to support you, dude! I know I'm in no position to say this, but leave these peons to us and go defeat the president, dude!
You guys... Are you sure that's an accurate head count?
Not at all, sir! I was kind of exaggerating, dude.
Nevertheless, you seem to have an amazing amount of supporters here. This was bound to happen for an eminent leader, but...
this isn't necessary. Using numbers against numbers, this is like war.
You shouldn't chastise them, my lord. They have all gathered here with the dream of taking over the corruptiment with you.
Then let's hurry so that we can end this madness.
We have no reason to be scared, now that we've got the same amount of force on our side.
Yes! Desco's chance of becoming the final boss has dramatically increased!
I think we've got this!
Let's go, everyone! Our only target is the netherworld president. Don't even think about those other peons.
Thus began the 62nd Netherworld presidential election. The only thing that can win the majority? Power. In the Netherworld, power is justice. That is the one and only rule that must be followed.
I also kind of wonder how much it says of me that during that whole thing, I'm just thinking, that sounds like a nice voice clip. I should probably try and do that for an alert or something for YouTube, for the videos on Twitch, but who knows? We got bounce. Oh, God. You're 51 as a base? Super exp... Oh. Shit. Enemy boost is going to be bad. All you gotta do is hit this and then they're all gone. The problem is, these guys are still something to worry about. And if you look at their stats, honestly, it's not that bad, especially compared to ours. But the problem comes from them comboing. The more of them that attack the same units, the worse it's gonna be for us. Do they have anything that's worth They have a couple of things worth stealing. Like the Deluxe Fist, for all I know, they're a pretty good thing. The Samurai Robe especially might actually be pretty good. But aside from that, I don't think there's much. The Ogre Horn actually is pretty good. That's a fair tier of a demon weapon, so I think I might have to go for that. Especially the Falcon Tooth if I can. Samurai Robe might be just a commemorate. I got one sort of thing. Let's see. How much can I deal to these things?
You ready to start?
If you don't run, you want to die.
Oh. They're dead. Fine. Go over here then. I kind of wish I could do a different combo, but let's start it out and start expanding a bit slowly. Wait, what? Become weapon fuse selected. What? We would, you'd get a pretty good buff, actually. But no. I forgot that was even a thing for fusing monsters. And I remember the Prinny fusing. I thought it was actually for only, like, similar things. So I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, you don't have a... Actually, you can do something with this. I think you need, or you have Dark Secrecy. Never mind. Alright, actually you're weak to, oh, you are weak to fire, but here's the thing I was talking about. Fire. And if you notice on the top left, it says attack entry. That tells you how many are queued up. Funny thing about getting this echo skill is, apparently, you can cheese the fuck out of it. If you are willing, and if RNG is with you, it should show up right there that you're going to be attacking more than once. Because this guy loves to queue things up together. Like that, see? Attacking twice. So if I leave it like that, I'm going to attack twice like that. Having you out specifically should also be done. Curse Storm. To just debuff the hell out of everyone. On all enemies. Could be good.
I'll play with
Let's
you.
test out your damage as well, because I'm not sure how I'm going to try and judge that. Okay, the star on you. You'll kill him. I guess try it. nicked it, but comboing with yourself like that is pretty good.
What?
I'll play with you.
2K. Not bad. And oh god, you're gonna die. It spawns you back as the exact same entity, but as a zombie, so you have poison still. Jesus fuck. And holy shit. Well, specifically, actually, everyone has one of them. It's not multiple, funny enough, if you look. If enemy has multiple status elements in Disgaea, it likes to switch between which ones is shown. One doesn't overwrite the other specifically. And so because of that, I can see exactly what they have, and that is fucking awesome. Kill it.
I'll teach you a lesson. Be good.
That is really useful. Actually, do you still have your items? No, you don't. Alright.
Ready?
Okay, fan. Actually, if I could, I'd probably sneak one over, but no. Let's get our army up and out.
Here I come.
I'll slice you up.
And the kitty. You actually hit something, I guess. This can be good. Let's get behind you. And then, can we... Actually, I only have Stealing Hands, so the lowest tier... We only have the lowest tier 1, that's right. I haven't really upgraded them. I got a Plunder Hand. I can steal for myself! No. Ah, that's bad. Why is it such like that? Actually, wait, there might be... If I remember, there was a skill that makes it that way we can steal better, isn't there? Actually, no, we have that. Jesus, fuck. What am I missing on you? If I remember, the checks for stealing is a test of speed. That's the reason we max it most, but... Might be something else right now. For some reason that, like, these enemies cannot be stolen from. I wonder... why? Like, is it the same for you? Yes. That's interesting. God damn it. I'm gonna actually throw you. Let's go ahead and... We're gonna have to combo that. You are still weak to fire as well, so... Fire and wind, if I remember correctly, so... Yep, fire and wind, but... I really like using it twice to just double the effectiveness. I probably won't be doing this forever in a day because it actually is just a bit of a time waster for efficiency's sake, but there's something very comedic about just like the game sort of saying, oh yeah, we're gonna do it, there's a chance it'll do it twice, but you won't know, and just sort of being like, the game will always show you what's gonna happen. It has to on the top left, so you can just sort of entertain yourself like this. There we go, and like that. Oh wait, I'm gonna die. Can I count on this? I can if I hit. I did. There we go. Kind of surprised that it's gonna go possibly this cleanly. Damn it, I can't do that. 48% chance. Come on. We have good odds from that, right? Missed.
That's it, meow.
Yeah, alright. I might have slightly expected that. Can I get you thrown over there? I can. from there I can't really do as much as I want. So I guess Dragon Claw will work. Then we're gonna move up a bit more. Alright, Krona, come on. Oh no, you still don't have as good of a range as the legendary Loth, unfortunately. Everyone will always be in his shadow is the greatest mage that we've ever had. We are ninjas.
I am the Shadow Messenger.
That is actually a pretty fucking nice animation. We are now stealthy ninjas. And how about we dance again? I don't know if it actually changed what they have, but I did it again.
There you go.
I'm gonna say, did we just get poisoned? But nope. Kicked. Then from there, Melody. Can you actually throw Roast over there? I'm gonna try and enjoy this a little bit. Explosive. One down. If I remember, like, the moment we move, though, it's off. We can be seen again. I can just go switcheroo, but... Actually, what does that look like for switcheroo? I'm gonna do it here just to see. You and I are switching. Surprise, no one expects the switch. Then those guys over there. Ah, really? So close. In fact, Aliu, can you help out with this? Almost got all of them there. Let's get you to lift up. Can you doppelganger him? You can doppelganger one, so do it. Alright, get up. Defend, and let's see what they're gonna do about all this. Getting close to the treasure, this is good. And Rose can nearly fuck him up just on the counterattack too. That's how you know he's a good guy. Get over here and kill him. Neko Kitty, get over here. You're gonna attack them both. You can hopefully get this right here. Get them all like that. You're something to mildly worry about. Actually, that won't kill. The hell? That. Do you have a vertical or a spell that's strong enough to do that? I do. But I'm not close enough. Did that one work there? Nope, not at all. Actually, can you get up there and help out? No, you cannot. Or actually, you can, but I need to really make sure it's correct. AK this. Fire remember, you are doing... Or I'm going to just set you to do the... Actually, no, you are doing that. Yep. Let's unleash it all.
You want to die?
Dark Orb and Undead Embrace. Very good. Nice, actually. Only a couple enemies left right now. If I can, I want to get rid of the chest over there too, because that's just bonus items I don't want to miss out on. Face them. One of them is paralyzed as well, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Don't anger the cat. The cat will wreck you. Without a second thought. You have a toss of 5, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. I can do this, I think. Wait up! Wait, why did you throw him back? Fine, not to me. We're not gonna see that animation then. Fuck you too. You gotta ruin it, why don't you? Alright. So I know I can't do that now.
Ready.
And then here. Like that. Get them all. Powerful Jacket and General Staff. Only one of them can be hit. Let's do some shenanigans, possibly. That. To that. And that honestly might just be the best I can hope for. Just because I now no longer can move Krona. One left. Give it on faster, but no. Reduce physical damage. So nice. Go for that. That. Regular attack. Can't rely on this just yet, unfortunately. There we go. Almost with actually a full 9 bonus. And I can now make the death guy. Woo!
Huh? That was easier than I thought. I didn't know how tough they would be, just judging by how scared Emizel was.
They totally weren't worth it.
This just goes to show how close we are to the president's office.
Disco is climbing the ladder to the position of final boss very quickly. Disco is almost there, big sis. Once Disco becomes a final boss...
Don't flatter yourselves, fools! Those were just peons! They're ants compared to Father!
Oh? That sounded like you were bragging about your father.
No. That's not what I meant.
What do you make of this, Fenric?
They weren't peons. They were the President's elite forces.
Indeed. However, they were much too weak. But how can that be? They didn't look like they were going easy on us. Is the condition of the netherworld really so dire?
It might be. Honestly, their levels for the story missions, you can never really tell. It feels like at least in story quests, I feel like the enemy should have much more stats every now and then, but not really, no. Not as shown like that. Normally in like story missions, I feel like the stats do not match the level appropriately, but then again, this is Disgaea. Things are far out of whack far too efficiently and far too quickly. Let's start up a new save now that's no longer tied to anything else, and hopefully, it's not too bad. And let's see, this chapter, I think, I'm actually going to say this probably was a 5-1, but I'm not sure, though. I don't think this one was a 4-1 at the very least. I remember this one taking a bit longer in the original playthrough. But now it's for the Shard of Regrets.